This is TV Platinum. Here are the top 5 stories making the headlines.
On number 1, the Zone 7 Police Command has apprehended 13 suspects involved in criminal activities, including kidnapping, armed robbery, gun running, and illegal possession of firearms. The Assistant Inspector General of Police, AIG for Zone 7, Ben Igwe, disclosed this during a press briefing in Abuja. He stated that the arrests are part of ongoing effort to align with the directive of the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetokun, to significantly reduce crime in 2025. The focus, he says, remains on ensuring the safety and security of residents in the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, and Niger State, and also surrounding areas. Among the suspects paraded were 2 individuals, Nasiru Sahidu from Niger State and Adamu Abdullahi from Katsina State, who were caught in possession of firearms suspected to be used for cattle rustling. On number 2, former Kaduna State Governor Nasiru El-Rufai has dismissed speculations about his possible exit from the All Progressives Congress APC following his recent criticism of the party. Speaking at a national conference in Abuja on strengthening democracy in Nigeria, organized by several civil society groups including the African Center for Leadership, Strategy and Development, El-Rufai described the state of governance and opposition in Nigeria as a national emergency. He lamented the lack of internal democracy within the APC, stating in quotes, "I no longer recognize the APC. No party organ has met in 2 years, no caucus, no neck, nothing. You don't even know if it's a one-man show, it is a zero-man show." El-Rufai also criticized the low standards set for candidates and delegates, calling for higher qualifications than the constitutional minimum of a secondary school certificate. Reflecting on the party's foundation, he reminded stakeholders that the APC was established to tackle corruption, rebuild the economy, and improve security. On number 3, human rights activist and former presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore is set to be arraigned before Justice Abdullahi Liman of the Federal High Court in Abuja on Wednesday. Showore's lawyer, Marshal Abubakar, confirmed that the police had filed charges against him, with the arraignment scheduled for January 29, 2025. He said in quote, "The police have procured charges to arraign Omoyele Sowore before Justice Liman at the Federal High Court tomorrow." Sowore was arrested and detained on Monday after rejecting the administrative bail conditions offered by the police. The charge, marked FHC/ABJ/CR/23/2025, lists the Inspector General of Police as the complainant and Sowore as the sole defendants. On number 4, the Senate Public Accounts Committee has resolved to issue a warrant of arrest against the coordinator of the Hydrocarbon Pollution Remediation Project, HYPREP, Professor Nebani Zabi, if he fails to appear before the panel next week. The committee's chairman, Senator Ahmed Wadada, SDP Nasarawa West, expressed dissatisfaction with Professor Zabi's failure to honor several consecutive investigations. The panel is investigating the $360 million released in November 2023 for the cleanup of Oguni in Niger Delta. Senator Wadada warned that the committee would rely on legal provisions to compel the coordinator's attendance if he continues to disregard their invitations. And lastly, tensions have risen between Christian and Muslim leaders over the planned inauguration of a Sharia arbitration panel across southwestern states including Ogun, Osun, Ondo, Ekiti, Oyo, and Lagos. The Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, which is spearheading the initiative, has insisted on proceeding with the plan despite opposition from various quarters. Speaking to journalists, Dr. Ahmed Bakari, President of the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs in Ekiti State, and Dr. Rafiu Bello, Chairman of the Sharia's Committee in Oyo State, confirmed that the panel's inauguration is imminent. He said in quotes, "The Sharia's panel will adjudicate and resolve issues among the Southwest Muslim Ummah," Dr. Bakari explained.
Those are the top stories. Do subscribe and follow us across all our platforms to get more of this update.